The delegates President Biden won in the primaries do not automatically transfer to Vice President Harris with his endorsement. Laura Barczewski is live downtown with reaction from local delegates headed to the Democratic National Convention in Chicago next month. Laura.
Mike, those Missouri delegates say they were fully prepared to back President Joe Biden at the DNC, but now they say it's time to shift and unite around whoever gets the official nomination. As President Joe Biden decides to end his campaign for a second term, Missouri delegates ready to support him at the Democratic National Convention highlight what they call a tremendous job as president.
He has gotten infrastructure passed. He's gotten the climate change passed. He brought us out of the pandemic successfully. We've had the longest job growth in the history of the country in over 50 years.
He's actually doing a selfless act on behalf of the American people.
But now their eyes are locked in on what's next. According to DNC rules, a new Democratic nominee could be selected beforehand by virtual vote, or it could be an open convention and actually be decided on the world stage. State Senator Doug Beck is headed to the DNC for the first time as a delegate.
And I think it needs to be as open and as transparent as possible as we go forward. I know the president has endorsed Vice President Harris, but at the end of the day, I think that I'm going to be listening to voters of Missouri.
St. Louis Alderwoman Daniela Velasquez says she would support Kamala Harris if she's selected, but stressed focusing on a common goal that hasn't changed.
Our focus is really on defeating Republicans and defeating Trump. We know what that looks like. We saw what it looked like in 2016. And based on his comments at the RNC, it's going to be 10 times worse. We won't have Muslim bans. There was mass deportation.
The chair of the St. Louis County Democratic Central Committee, Nelson Mitten, says now is the time for Democrats to unite.
Policies don't change. Democrats support the same things. We are going to move forward on those, and I believe there will be plenty of time to bring the party together.
All three of those delegates I spoke with are headed to the Democratic National Convention in Chicago. That takes place August 19th through the 22nd. Reporting live downtown, Laura Barczewski, 5 on your side.
And tonight we're hearing from the two Democrats running for Missouri's 1st congressional district. Wesley Bell says as a fellow prosecutor, he's a big fan of the vice president, but stopped short of endorsing her.
I think she's a very sharp and talented, astute person. I think she would do a great job, but there are other Democrats I think would also do a great job.
Congresswoman Cori Bush is standing behind the VP saying, quote, "It's clear to me that Vice President Kamala Harris has the vision to carry this legacy forward, defeat Donald Trump, and I unequivocally endorse her for President of the United States." The senior senators from both Missouri and Illinois are responding. Senator Josh Hawley calls this a desperate attempt by Democrat elites to cling to power. He did that during an appearance on Fox News tonight.